We make our walk through the visitor's entrance. Directly in front of us is the U.S. Capitol. So follow along, come join us, and let's check out our experience. A new adventure in D.C. Follow us. Motorcycles and Poker Adventures. The United States Capitol Visitor Center. We're in. We're going to see the movie. So come follow us and enjoy the sights. We made our way into the Capitol and we're going to begin our tour. So follow along, join us, and let's have an adventure. So welcome to the Capitol, the visitor's entrance. Let's check it out. Checked in and ready to start. So follow us. Got the chief there. Chinos. And we're making our way to the Capitol Center. And I can't figure the name out, but you guys can read it.
Extraordinary thing, because without these columns, you wouldn't be able to build anything on top of it. And has anybody heard the word crypt before?
The crypt. And again, these hold up the dome from the upper deck.
When you think of the crypt, what do we think of when we associate? And from that is the city of Washington was being planned around at the same time. And if you're from military engineering, engineering journals and all that, was it actually in the city? He designed some of the all around DC.
This is the center of the city, under the statue room of the Capitol.
This room is National Statuary Hall. And if you take a look around, this is where we keep 35 of those statues that are given to us by the states. The room is
All
also
donated by the states,
This is where the House of Representatives
the statues.
1807 and 1857, about 50 years before the Civil War. When they were here, they were moved to like different desks and chairs spread out here in a semicircle for the tours. The speaker of the House had his desk between those two center houses.
No, so that is, we do have a statue of Sacramento.
And you go to the statue room, just pick up some of the statues here.
The track name is standing there. Yeah. We walk there and then walk around.
These are not original copies. These are stylized copies that date from the 1820s. But they have small portraits of all the sellers around the outside. So these are not the decoration manufactured copy, if that makes sense.
All donated by the states.
Street of a place called National Archives. It's free as a museum.
Bronze or marble.
The rights of the Constitution, the Declaration of all that good stuff. So the House moves out in 1857, and a representative from Vermont comes forward wanting to do two things. His name is Justin Morrill, and he wants to turn this room into National Statuary Hall. And then he wants to also start the state statue collection and do both of them at the same time. With the statue collection, like I said, the only rules are that the person shown has to be deceased, and the statues have to be marble or bronze. But other than that, the door is wide open. And the other thing that he wanted to do was to turn this room into a place where we can display now a national statue.
Of the independence, George Washington, famous historic paintings throughout. Gold leaf all surround the paintings in this room of the dome. Our way into the rotunda.
Not from here. We're going to be going down. Okay. We're going to go down. Is that okay?
The center of the Capitol.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. So good morning again to you all, and welcome to the Capitol. My name is Laura. If you have any questions as we go, please let me know. We're starting our tour today here in the rotunda. And this is the main event. Right now, from where we stand, we're directly between the two branches
This
of
is the
Congress.
room.
So going down that hallway to our right is the north wing of the Senate, and going down this hallway to our left is the south wing of the House.
The Capitol.
What we're standing in right here, right now, in this moment, is a shared space. It's joint jurisdiction. It doesn't belong to one or the other. It belongs to them both at the same time. And Congress has to work together and cooperate with each other to decide how this space is used and when contributions to pop culture and pop art. One other recipient that you may not know is named Constantino Bernini. And Bernini is known to us as the Michelangelo of the Capitol. He came to Washington from Rome in 1854 and spent 25 years of his life working on a lot of the artwork that we see around the building. If you go all the way up to the very, very top of the ceiling, there's a round, colorful painting up there called the Apotheosis of George Washington.
George
And
Washington at the top.
apotheosis is a Greek word that means showing something. So what we're looking at here, Washington is in the center circle with his blue military jacket on. There are women to the left and to the right representing liberty and victory. There's a rainbow arching at his feet. There are 13 women surrounding him with stars above their heads representing the first 13 states. And around the outside are 6 different scenes of Roman. Just how big that painting is. And that's not the only piece Bernini worked on. The other piece is the one underneath the windows going all the way around the room. This is called the Frieze of American History. Now, quick show of hands. When we came up the stairs just now, how many people thought this was an exploration of Central America and the early colonies? Over this doorway to our left, we have scenes from the Revolutionary War. And it has about 400 years of history being painted here. Started by Bernini, and it actually took 75 years and 2 other artists to complete. Now, do you guys have any questions about this space? Anything that you see that you're wondering about or curious about?
Yeah, this guy was asking about at all.
How long did it take to build the whole Capitol building? I don't know the exact number of years. They started in 1793, and the most recent part of the building to be built was the Visitor Center.
Make our way to the lower.
Can I ask you to take the call steps over to the left? Everybody else is going out of this room. It's a big screen.
Totally incredible location that we're at.
This room is called the Crypt.
The Crypt.
So all these columns that are down here with us are
Main floor. All these columns that you see here are holding up the whole dome. Check that out.
He's buried at his home in Virginia. This was a bicycle storage area for them during the day, which is a little silly, but it was practical. And right now we use the...
As we depart from the dome room, we're going to head downstairs for one last little view. Again, these are the columns that hold up the whole dome above. This is the basement floor. Kind of interesting. And a little bit of info there on the crypt. And we're going to make our way back down from the Capitol building to the Visitor Center area, located in the lower basement of the Capitol. Keep following us, everybody. And our guides.
Oh, okay.
And a nice overview of the Emancipation Hall, where we originally come in to see the Capitol. Just an overall great room. This is where they had the backflow of President Trump inauguration here in this room. So follow us on motorcycles and poker as we continue our journey through DC. Come join us, everybody.